Hi, I just thought I would record something that was in my mind. I was going to write a blog. It takes me quite a long time to write posts, so and I just kind of wanted to get it out there quickly. So this morning I was reading through some bits and pieces, and I was reading some comments on things, and something really struck me that somebody said to another coach that I know, another sort of lifestyle wellbeing coach. It's okay for you. You're sorted. Um, and it's kind of sitting with me this morning. You're sorted. Um, none of us are sorted. And even those of us who work really hard on um, building and maintaining a very good well-being foundation, when that's a big part of our lives, it doesn't mean we're sorted, because life is always going to throw curveballs, whatever you want to call it, shit at us. There's always going to be really difficult things to deal with in our lives. And what you see portrayed sometimes on social media or websites, or I suppose what happened there for me was, it went through my head that I wonder if there's anybody that looks at me and thinks, oh, Jane's sorted. She's a wellbeing coach. She's been a counsellor. She runs a lot. She cycles. She's really happy with her husband. She appears to have a happy family life. And anyway, I was just sort of thinking about that and thinking, you know, behind the scenes of everybody's life, there's really difficult stuff to deal with. And that's no different for me, and it would be no different for the person that the comment was made towards yesterday. So I suppose the reason I do what I'm doing as a wellbeing coach is I love when I see somebody realise that they have it within themselves to take some more control over their lives, to nourish themselves better. And by that, I don't mean a fancy diet or anything like that. I just mean generally nourish yourselves better with who you spend time with, what you fill your head with, what you do on a day-to-day basis. And also to unlock kind of stuff that you might have buried away that you used to love doing when you were younger, that you found made you feel really happy or joyful and was fun, but you've kind of shut that away because it felt like, well, I don't do that anymore. I'm not a child anymore. I'm a grown up and I've got lots of responsibilities. Or then for somebody else, it might be they're not happy with their kind of family set up at the moment, but it feels really scary to do anything about it, to change anything. And helping people realise that change can happen slowly and gradually, and doing things for you can sometimes precipitate change in a much more positive way. It doesn't feel as big and scary as it might have done when you're not looking after your own well-being first and foremost, and trying not to sort of remain stuck with it and feel helpless and feel alone. Yeah, and also I think the other thing that's going through my head at the moment is, yeah, the whole sorted thing. Yeah, I've got stuff going on in my personal life at the moment around some of my family members, and it's really hard, and it's heartbreaking a lot of the time, and it's challenging and frightening sometimes. Sometimes makes me feel angry, sometimes frustrated, sometimes just really sad. And but if I fall into a spiral of all of those feelings, if I allow myself to fall into a spiral or follow the spiral of those feelings, I'm not going to be any help to anybody, not to myself or to anybody else around me. So it's not being selfish to go and do my own thing or look after, keep on top of my own well-being. It's vitally important that we do that, but I think as women, we sometimes really struggle with that notion. We feel guilty if we're doing something that we feel is just for us and helping us, when we feel we should be helping and supporting everybody around about us, and helping us and nourishing us and doing good stuff for us is actually the knock-on effect of that is that we are better placed. We do have a better foundation for coping with the stuff that life throws at us, and for helping other people as well. That was very off the cuff and very rambly this morning, but I hope in some ways it might have helped some of you out there. I'll leave it at that.